So you've heard me talk about Fred Williamson a couple times, and Jim Kelly once with my Black Belt Jones review. But unfortunately, I've never reviewed any Jim Brown movies. Thankfully, I'm here to change that with Three the Hard Way, released in 1974. One night, a dude named House, played by Gennaro Jennings, escapes a medical facility but gets fatally wounded in the process. Later, at the hospital, House tells his friend, Jimmy Late, played by Jim Brown, about what happened, and he has to stop him. What do I mean by that? You'll find out later. Partial Superfly crew alert, as we get a brief appearance from Curtis Mayfield's previous group, The Impressions, and Charles McGregor, playing Charlie, a record producer. Yep, the same dude that played Freddy from Superfly. And if this movie wasn't more Superfly enough, it's directed by the same dude that directed Superfly, Gordon Parks Jr. Things turn even worse when House is murdered and Wendy, played by Sheila Fraser, I told you this was a Superfly reunion, gets kidnapped. After a pretty epic scene, including where two cars fall off a parking garage and explode on top of each other, Jimmy goes to Chicago, only the greatest city of all time, where he meets up with Jagger Daniels, played by Fred Williamson, and together, the two beat up the crooks that followed them there. They next meet up with a dude named Mr. Keys, played by Jim Kelly, who has just finished beating up a couple cops for playing drugs in his car. The three go to a car wash where the crooks continue attacking them, and Jimmy is shot. Jagger tends him as Mr. Keys takes hold of a guy and takes him to a house, while Jagger takes Lay to a hospital. They then call three girls, the Countess, played by Pamela Serp, the Empress, played by Irene Tsu, and the Princess, played by Maria O'Henry, and they go upstairs where the guy is kept and basically torture him. Then the men go upstairs, and before the dude dies of a heart attack, he reveals that they're planning to put a serum into the water supply that only affects African Americans. The three then go to different cities to get rid of the serum. Jimmy returns to LA, Jagger goes to Detroit, and Keys goes to Washington, D.C., destroying everybody. Keys and Daniels then return to Los Angeles and get a whole bunch of weapons before heading to the compound where House was initially shot and plan to destroy it and free Wendy. They eventually kill the masterminds, Monroe Feather, played by Jay Robinson, and Dr. Fortrero, played by Richard Arangola. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Jagger and Jimmy set the compound on fire before the three go their separate ways. Overall, the action is incredible, the story is actually pretty interesting, and we got three badass heroes, bro. What more can you ask for? Overall, I rate this movie a 10 out of 10. Go check it out if you can. It's amazing.